Hello, all you lovely people out there. How are you doing? I hope life is treating you nicely and you're trying to live the best of your life. I'm doing good, and a few days ago, I had this realization which really helped me. And I just wanted to share this realization with you guys with a story of mine and all those people who identify themselves as loners, who don't like to go out in public places or feel that their family or their parents are not understanding them. I think this video will sort of resonate with them, and that's why I'm sharing my personal experience. So let's go back at the time in 2018 when I dropped out of engineering college and went to Delhi University to pursue my passion, which was literature. And that was the time when I, for the very first time, tasted what self reliance, what freedom, what living by myself felt like. You know, that sort of freedom where you can do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not saying just go crazy and do anything you want to do, but sort of living by myself and having that sort of serenity where you don't have to answer anybody for your actions. Like, you want to stay in your room, nobody's saying you to go out. You want to cook something different today, or you don't want to eat in the PG, nobody's saying something to you. And eventually that sort of freedom just gave me a different level of peace. I wasn't meeting my relatives, nobody was asking me what I'm doing with my life. Now, that being said, it felt really amazing. Now, coming fast forward ahead, I came back to Jammu after COVID hit. And after that, I felt a sort of grip over me from society. And see, societal expectations are something which are really, really normal. Everybody was asking me why I'm not just pursuing some simple path, why I'm not taking a job, what I'm doing with my life, why this leather crafting, why the hell am I doing this or that. And it just felt like people were trying to cage me up. And I reacted badly, and eventually I just retreated myself away from the people. As time progressed, I began to retreat in my very own room. I felt that people didn't understood me, and because of that, I felt maybe I'm a loner. My friend circle also got a very short as time passed away, and I felt that these people are very stupid, or they don't understand me. Even like my family members, they don't even understand who I am, what I want to pursue. And as time passed, there was also this a realization of the other side, of understanding the other side. As time passed, I began to realize that most of those people are not coming towards you from an ill intention. They are not coming towards you that you should leave this career because they don't want to see you happy. No, that wasn't the case. The case was that they felt that there wouldn't be any security in that area, or you should get married because everybody gets married in this society by this time frame. And I understand that there are people in society, especially traditional people, who feel that things should be done in a proper framework. And I was like, eventually, as I got this realization, I was like, okay, there are people who feel like that, and most of the people prefer to follow a traditional route. Maybe it isn't for me, but I can explain them. And after a point of time, I realized that you can't explain these things to people. Especially even if they are listening, sometimes people aren't actually listening. They are just nodding, but after that, they will repeat the same narrative. Now that hurt me even more, and I retreated even more further in the corners. I thought that it is good to be alone. Why talk to people? Why express myself? But recently I felt that that is not the answer. See, because most of the people who get some sort of trauma or get into disagreements with their family or people in the society think that the answer is being alone, living by ourselves, have a pet to have some company. But see, that is not going to be an answer in the long run, because we are humans, we need company, and eventually we are going to end up meeting those people time and again. And if we are not meeting with a smile on our faces and with some good intentions, that meeting is not gonna be some really nice affair. It is gonna be miserable for us, and that the other person is gonna feel like, why is he behaving so like rudely, not talking and all that. And eventually I thought that what is the answer, and I got an answer in Stoic Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, which was and I'm highly paraphrasing it right now, that when you wake up in the morning, you have to realize that you are going to meet people who are miserable, who are going to attack you, who are going to ridicule you. But it is on you to behave as virtuously as possible. See, whenever I'm alone by myself, I can function really normally and peacefully, but that is not going to be an answer, because eventually we have to meet people and we won't be prepared and we won't be behaving in a very functional manner at that time. So, the best answer is to understand that there are people who are fighting their own demons or have followed a path which was acceptable to the society. They might not understand you, but in order to be great or to aspire greatness, you have to be lenient towards people and strict with yourself. And now, when I say strict with yourself, it doesn't mean you have to have some sort of reprimand towards yourself, but you have to say, okay, that person might lose his temper or her temper, but I'm not gonna do that because it's not according to my moral compass. I should be as much understanding of the perspective they are coming from, and when it is hard for me, just with a smile, I can say, well, you are entitled to your opinion, and I don't think our ideas match, and that's okay. Just walk away from there peacefully and don't take things personally when people say that. And that was the realization which I really recently got, and that is the answer. Yes, I'm not saying that you have to go to every party, to every gathering, meet each and every person. Yes, there would be people who are going to irritate you, there would be people who are really insufferable, and the sufferings are gonna pass to you. But personally, I feel that not every person is gonna be like that, and you can practice your own virtues only when you are going out in the playground. See, in video games, it doesn't matter how much you train your character, it doesn't matter at all, it doesn't matter how much you upgrade it. That's not fun. The real fun is going out in that open world sandbox and dealing with different quests, different characters, and progressing in the story. So, personally, I think that our own character is only going to be built when we are dealing with tough people. And when we do that, only then we can realize how much tolerant, how much understanding, how much virtuous we have became over time. And this, I think, is a lifelong process. So this was one of the realizations that I got, that sure, we must have our me time, but we have to go out in the world, and that is a necessary thing, because the society can only grow when we humans interact with each other, and that, my friend, is a necessary part. Just retreating away in our own caves isn't the answer. With this, I would like to end this video. If it was helpful to you, let me know in the comment sections how it was helpful to you. If you have different opinions, go in the comment sections, let me know. I would love to interact. Hit the like button if it was helpful to you, and for more such videos, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace.